So let's use some critical thinking. Let's put modern religion, or at least as far back as we can remember it, let's put it to the test here. TV show Saved by the Bell. The bell is Baal, and Baal is Saturn, okay? Which is Saturn is associated with Satan, okay? So if you're saved by the bell, and if we look at this picture over here, notice it's yellow and purple, right? The pink and the yellow and the blue. Notice the blue in there. Why, if see, this is all backwards. If Saturn is the evil one, Satan is the evil one, why are they putting a bell on the top of the church? Why does everybody listen for the church bells on Sunday? Right? And here from WJYS, Christian TV, by the way, that's Christian TV broadcasting. It says WJYS, the way, and if you rearrange these letters the way they do in the commercial, it says Yahweh, backwards. Okay? So you're saved by the bell. Now, it's saved by the bell. That's a catchphrase, right? We've all heard it. Saved by the bell. And then they got a bell on top of a church, which incidentally, this is an omega sign. See? There's your plus, and this is an omega. You got the A, which is the alpha, and then you have this symbol. It's an electrical symbol. Okay? You notice you see two electrical discharges. Those aren't flames. That's energy. But let's just keep it religious. So what are they saying to you? Saved by the bell. Isn't that kind of going against what you're going to church to do, is be saved from the bell? But here they're telling you you're saved by the bell, and idiots every time they're late or something, saved by the bell, they say. Doesn't this picture right here, doesn't this just blow religion out of the fucking water? Are people that blind that nobody sits there and goes, hey, why are you using a picture of Saturn at different times of the year? You notice how it's got rings here, and then it doesn't have rings here, and then it does here, because there's a certain time of the year where you can't see Saturn's rings, and then it's offset from each other. Isn't it interesting? It's offset here, going to the left. Over here it's going to the right, but in the center, you can't see the rings at all, kind of like the three-pillar dealie, right? So modern society, saved by the bell. And notice the color combinations here. They're not doing that for fun. It's another fucking language, I'm telling you. And then this is just plain stupidity. You're going to tell me nobody in the church or anybody that's ever watched that station went, wait a minute, why are you using that planet? Well, I mean, you know how far we've come with this, so you know why, because it's involved in every fucking thing. So it's one of the two things. Either this is truly the real creator, or it's the fraudulent one. It's definitely running this place, because we know by looking at everything that we see around us is tied to this. Everything. I don't give a fuck. You can give it any name you want to. It always comes back to that. So it's the God of this world that is saying that he's the way, and that you're saved by him. See, so what do we really know about the big guy? You don't know much. Nobody's ever seen him. That's clearly stated. But you know all about this one because they put it on top of a church, which has everybody believing that they're talking to the really big guy, but they're really not. They're talking to this guy right here. And that's his symbol. There you go. There you go. There it is. Let's put it right there. Because this is really what they're saying. There you go. That's really what they're saying. BL. Kind of like Beelzebub. Or if you're a moron like some of the people that I've seen around here saying, oh no, that's Beelzebub. No, call it what you want to. You see, they all wear black. They're all on the same team. And they all want you to bring your checkbook. That should be another big giveaway. You know, where money's involved, do you think do you really think that the big guy, the almighty, gives a fuck about your dollars and cents? No. He could care less. Because that's an earthly realm. See, that's really how that's how that picture should look. Really, should look like that. That's what they got going, right? How people have been fucked and misled. They have no idea who Saturn was. A guy. See, this is what most people don't understand. Saturn was a guy. The planet took on the name after the dude died. So they associated the planet Saturn with the guy, but you don't hear about the guy. You hear about the planet all the time. I'll show you where all of that is, but the bottom line is he's affiliated, you know, with you know who. So, you know, I don't want to point any fingers, but they like to eat bagels, you know. So, you know, and then they stole those people, the bagel eaters. They let's just say they borrowed a lot of other people's belief systems and kind of put it all together and called it their own. But this is at the heart of it right here. So when you say saved by the bell and there's a church bell and yet you're taught that Satan is evil, yet his symbol is on top of the church. Fucking A, idiots. What's that telling you? I don't know. Any idea? Did you ever think maybe you were getting fucking lied to? Dopes. Now, you won't find them saying this in the church because you'll stop coming and you won't dress up in your clown suit and come to fucking the big show every Sunday so you can act like you've been heard and that you're pious. And then when you leave, you can flip off the guy that cut you off on the way out of the parking lot.